Kamala Harris is now officially the most unpopular vice president in modern history. In an entire generation, Kamala Harris is so unpopular that even those in her own party hate her. We have the data to prove it. Check out this incredible story here from The Telegraph. Amazing. You have to go across the pond, as they say, to get honest reporting on Kamala Harris, but here we have it for you. Future president Kamala Harris is now underwater and sinking in popularity. This alarms Democrats. That's right. Remember, Kamala Harris. She's going to take over when Joe Biden gets 25th Amendmented or just decides to wander off the nursing home, reservation, or just decide, that he wants to watch the birds and eat applesauce all day. It's Kamala's country. Remember that. She wasn't, of course, elected. She wasn't at the top of the ticket, but nonetheless, you're going to get Kamala anyway. She didn't get a single vote in the Democratic convention for president, but you're going to have her as president anyway. Here we go. Kamala Harris has become the most unpopular U.S. vice president 6 months into an administration since the 1970s, according to polls. Alarmed Democrat strategists are grappling with the vice president's floundering poll numbers, which she shows to be underwater, meaning more Americans disapprove than approve of her job performance. The White House intends to deploy her in certain areas to campaign ahead of next year's midterm congressional elections. Good luck with that. And will attempt to raise her profile by sending her on foreign trips. Oh, remember how that happened last time to Guatemala, right? When she was met with giant signs that says Kamala go home, Trump won. Really funny. Disappointing first months of her term have also worried long-term strategists, many of whom had hoped she would run for president as early as next elections. Two recent polls both showed 46% of Americans approved of Ms. Harris, 47% and 48% disapproved. By contrast, Joe Biden's approval rating is an average of 51%, and disapproval is 44%. Not if it's Rasmussen, who's been getting polling actually correct, who is actually a trustworthy pollster who says that Joe Biden is also underwater. But we did a video on that recently. An economist YouGov poll found 41% of voters aged 18 to 29 had an unfavorable view of Kamala. Young people hate her. Only 36% viewing her as favorably. Ms. Harris is also struggling with Hispanic voters due to her role in U.S. border policy. Also, we showed polling that says that of Democrats, so they were able to silo out the Democrats in this poll, that even Democrats can't stand Kamala, that she has like a net favorability of like 18% with Democrats. It is catastrophic. Kamala, you are a failure. Everybody hates you. Obviously, your own party hates you. It's because you're the fakest politician to ever live. There's not a single authentic thing about you. And I'll leave you with this. Kamala Harris's answer on when is she going to visit the border, it's exactly why people hate her. Check this out.
A button.
Okay.
Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making. I'm not discounting the importance of the border.
Well, I mentioned it because I know Republicans have certainly come at you on this, but Democratic Congressman Cuellar has a border district has said to you and the president, come. You need to see this.
Listen, I care about what's happening at the border. I'm in Guatemala because my focus is dealing with the root causes of migration. There may be some who think that that is not important, but it is my firm belief that if we care about what's happening at the border, we better care about the root causes and address them. And so that's what I'm doing.